Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot believe there is a half-ton towable fifth wheel RV that exists that has this much living room space. Let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Miles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at Blue Compass RV today in Dallas, Texas, taking a look at this Heartland North Trail 29 FLR. And I don't know that there has been another of its kind where this is a front living room in a travel trailer RV. I literally almost said fifth wheel RV because we are pretty much used to only seeing front living room RVs exclusively in a fifth wheel RV, but this is actually a travel trailer with that front living room, which is why you see the opposing slide outs in this front cap. Now, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. This is, by a lot of the specs, technically half-ton towable. With the size of this, I would recommend a 3/4 ton truck, but if you believe that your truck is capable enough to handle something like this, it does only have a dry weight of 6,610 pounds and a cargo carrying capacity of 2,986 pounds, which gives it a fully loaded weight of 9,628 pounds. And I'm reading off the specs online. Let's double check here and make sure. So yeah, actually cargo carrying capacity here, 3,170 pounds, and gross vehicle weight rating here, 9,628 pounds. And that's everything I'm seeing as far as the measurables there. The other important thing is your hitch weight. The hitch weight on this is going to be a little bit more heavy because it is a front living fifth wheel, so there's more weight in the front portion of this travel trailer, putting this at a hitch weight unloaded of 828 pounds. So you have to think, fully loaded, this is probably going to have a hitch weight that is approaching 1,000 pounds, and you have to understand that relationship between the hitch weight and your cargo or payload capacity on your truck, as that is going to be directly correlated with one another. So if you only have like a 1,400 pound payload capacity or cargo carrying capacity on your truck, that 1,000 pound hitch weight will be part of that cargo or payload capacity on your truck. Plus you have occupants in the vehicle, whatever you put in the bed of your truck, all those additional things. So just be safe, but this can potentially get away with being towed by a more capable half-ton truck. And again, would recommend a 3/4 ton. Okay, now that I got all that out of the way, a couple things real quick before we go inside. Really nice looking molded fiberglass 3/4 cut front cap. You have the rock guard up here, really nice aggressive features in this mold. This is one of the most aggressive looking front caps I've seen on a travel trailer. And you have that windshield there, tinted glass. Looks really nice. 2 20-pound propane bottles, power tongue jack, and spot for your battery there with really nice wiring being concealed here. You can see all the wiring gets concealed back in the Volt box. Can y'all see that? Okay, yeah. So everything gets concealed back there, makes it look really clean and concise. A lot of other brands just have the wires flailing around, and not on this North Trail. You have cable-driven slides for your slide outs, and both the slide outs are going to be in that living area. But we'll get to more of the outside here in a second. My apologies, had to sneeze there. And let's go inside and take a look at what the inside has to offer in this awesome front living floor plan. So right when you walk inside the door, you can see good floor space through here. It's kind of like a little hallway. Unfortunately, no real spot for the shoes or the Crocs, but nonetheless, you have this little hallway that you'll walk through. So a little bit different, definitely not like a big open space that you walk into, but that's okay because right around the corner, you can see you have that massive living room. Now, before we get there, solid surface countertops here. You do have storage space through here. So nice little pantry area, gray cabinets in here. These are solid wood cabinet doors. Have these style latches to hold those shut. You have a little cubby pocket door right there and a little open space here. Going around this way, you have more storage through here, so whatever you feel best fit to use that space for. And then you have your slide out controls here, your awning controls, and light switch controls, plus an outlet. So go back this way. This is what most people will likely use as like a coffee bar area, so it can fit a coffee pot, Keurig, something like that there. Storage space up above, and then these are actual, I can't tell if this is like a glass door, but it has a actual black film on the other side, so it's not tinted, it's actually black, so you can't see through it. So if you don't like to see stuff behind your cabinets, that will do the trick there. Outlet in the corner, and then more storage space down underneath here. with your breakers and fuses below that and your carbon monoxide detector. Turning around this way, you have your stainless steel sink, black faucet. It does not have a retractable faucet on it though. And underneath here, you have nice big storage space underneath the sink. Really impressed they went with a solid surface countertop in this travel trailer with how lightweight it is. That was very impressive. No carpet in the slide outs. They're using this woven PVC material there. There is quite the lip on the slide out though. You can see when you lift it up. It's quite the lip there, but that woven PVC kind of covers that up. Pull out drawers, you have 3 of them. And then this is using definitely not what you typically see for like an interior drawer construction, as they actually painted this a color there versus having just like a bare plywood. So that's nice. And they are soft close cabinets. So it just has a little bit better looking aesthetic than we see on a lot of travel trailers. You have outlets up underneath your cabinetry. Storage space here next to the microwave. And standard size RV microwave, not quite a residential size, but it does have a huge 3-burner Suburban stove. This is massive, really big cooking surface there. And it has an air fryer in the oven. So this oven also acts as an air fryer, which is great. So you get a fully functioning kitchen space here in this area. Also storage space down underneath that oven as well. Does have a vent fan to vent out smells while you're cooking, and nice stainless steel look on that. You have a 12-volt refrigerator. You can see your refrigerator and freezer portion there. Refrigerator spot has some spots for cans and different beverages and whatnot, and a drawer on the bottom. Check out the price real quick. I'm here at the store in Dallas with Blue Compass, but Blue Compass has over 100 different stores in 33 different states. So check out the link down below in the comments and description of this video, where you can find up-to-date pricing and location information and all of the different locations where you can find an RV, either this RV or an RV like it, around you if you are ready to start shopping for your next RV. So going into this living room space, I mean, this is just incredible. You have 2 recliners here, and then you have your sofas here. So you can see sofa there, sofa there. These sofas do make into bed, so I'll stop real quick and show you these sofas in the bed position. And I'll show you how these beds go back up. So you can see here, this is like a jackknife style sofa. So it works just like this, where you push that back up like so. And then this cushion here just stores underneath this flap that is strut assisted. So you have the strut assist there, holds that open, cushion goes in, fold that back down, and then this is on a glide system where you pretty much just slide that back up in there. You don't even really have to lift it till it gets back to the lip. Then you lift that up and boom, that's how you get it back into your sofa position. Now that we got that out of the way, these recliners, they do actually recline back. They looked like they wouldn't at first. I thought they might be too close to the wall, but really nice snap on the legs there, pops up nice and easy. It is the Allure Furniture Collection. And you push this back and that will lay back and give you a really comfortable, cool spot to hang out in. And you get all of this communal style seating where everybody sitting in this area can obviously sit, face one another, and have great conversation while you're out at your campsite. Not only does this layout give you great seating arrangements, but you also get a great window layout, as you have all these windows on your campsite. So these will look out into your camp environment. Then you have your windshield up front. So windshield there, you have a TV here. This looks to be about a 40-inch screen TV or so, and it does drop down. So you can see here, nice strong mechanics there. It doesn't say what size that TV is. I was looking to see. But it is just a standard HD TV. It's not a 4K TV, just so you know. You have your windshield, I was going to say windscreen. Your windshield there, pull down black pleated shade on that. I am going to pull that down because it is getting a little hot in here. And then your window on this side. So much natural light coming into this area, which I think is nice, especially because the one weird thing to me about this camper is there's no lighting past these lights here in the ceiling. So nothing in this front area that gives off any sort of light. I think maybe some lights underneath the cabinets would have been nice or something along those lines, but no lighting up in this area nonetheless. You have a fireplace in here, great electric heat source for you, battery disconnect switch, your solar charge controller, so there is solar up on the roof, and you have your sound controls here. You also get some pretty considerable additional storage because of this front living room arrangement. Or look at how deep that goes back, y'all. Really great space there to store some different items. Same storage on the other side as well. So really nice, symmetrical looking layout. And let me know what you think down below in the comments of something like this. But this is the living room area. You also have a plywood tongue and groove flooring underneath here. Those are usually 5/8 inch thick. You have this nice table space here and outlets and USB port for charging. So that's pretty much everything here in this living space. Ceiling height in here is great. It feels like it's got to be about at least 6'8" to 6'10". Stand on my tiptoes and I'm not even close to the ceiling, so plenty of ceiling height in here. Go along back this way into your bathroom space, and this is where I have a little bit more of a, there's like pros and cons to this bathroom space. So it's a pass-through bathroom. For me, that's a pro. I like the pass-through bathroom, but I know some people feel differently about it. Definitely noticed right away that is a plastic foot flush toilet, so not a porcelain toilet. Surprising decision that they went with, I think. But I don't think it's maybe the worst thing ever, but it's not a porcelain toilet nonetheless. This gives you a really good look of what this bathroom looks like. See, plenty of floor space here. It's going to give you great storage as well. I like the countertop color here in the bathroom. Goes well with the gray and white tones that we see everywhere else. And then back into the shower area next to this space. Again, talking about how much storage you have. Because of this pass-through bathroom, you get a ton of storage. And because the ceiling height is good in here, even though there is a step up into this plastic two-piece shower, I am at 6'2". This has got to be about 6'2.5", maybe 6'3" right here. And then up into here, you can be like 6'6" up to 6'7" and fit in there. This does sit below or right at my eye level, so I would have to duck underneath that. But other than that, pretty good space. See your flexible shower curtain. And plenty wide. This is definitely a wider shower than you see in a lot of other travel trailers. So I think it's a really good overall shower space, and doing the pass-through bathroom allows for that bigger shower. So we turn around this way. You have your tank levels right here. This does have a gas and electric water heater, so you can turn on both water heat sources at the same time. The one advantage to this over a tankless water heater is a tankless water heater, you can only heat it with propane. So everybody says, oh, tankless water heater, you have unlimited hot water. That is a misconception. You have as much hot water as you have propane supply. Once you run out of propane, you run out of hot water. With a tanked water heater, you have more so of an unlimited water supply because you have the electric water heater. You just have to wait for that water to heat up as it flows through that tank. So you have the electric and propane heat sources. You can turn both those on at the same time to heat up the water quicker. Stainless steel sink, black faucet there, and storage behind there. You have a little cubby space right here and storage underneath the sink. You also have hidden hinges, so all your cabinetry looks really nice, no exposed hinges. Window here in the bathroom, pull down blackout shade in the bathroom. Do all the windows have pull down blackout shades? Oh yeah, look at that. Pull down blackout shade here too. Great, we love that. Now as we go back into the bedroom, this is where it starts to feel pretty confined. They went with a king bed option, which is pretty interesting. They could have gone with the queen, and I think a lot of people would have been plenty happy. But they went with the king, which gives you obviously a larger sleeping surface, but you have to sidestep everywhere in this bedroom. Whether you're walking along this way or along that way, you are sidestepping the whole time. So I think they, designed this bedroom in a way where they thought, people are literally just going to be sleeping in here and won't spend any other time in the day here. And they can get dressed or get ready either sitting on the bed or in the bathroom. See a nice big shelf up there. Also interesting, you don't see many travel trailers where all the lights are these style lights versus like a puck light that you typically see. So, I don't know, just interesting little observation. Lift this bed up, and underneath here, you do have a little storage compartment there. Most of the storage under this bed, though, will be accessible from outside, and you do have underneath here storage space under there. But it's a little minimal on the wardrobe storage. You can utilize that space underneath the bed, obviously, but then the closet space on both sides will be pretty minimal. Outlets on both sides, and spot where you can install a TV in the corner there. You also have a drop-down AC in this bedroom, so it will drop down cold air directly on you. And I haven't messed around with this AC too much, but it does also say optional heat. So I'm curious if this will also put out heat there. It looks as though it will, which would be pretty interesting. Sliding pocket door going to and from the bedroom. Has a nice like kind of white and gray wood grain finish. And then you have a vent fan here in the bathroom. It's just your standard vent fan. And that is pretty much everything inside of this travel trailer. So the fact that you get all this in something that is, you know, theoretically half-ton towable is pretty dang impressive. Very curious your thoughts, what you think about the overall layout of this camper, the towability of it, different things like that. I know you could get in some pretty heated debates online on whether or not something like this is actually half-ton towable, and I think that all just depends on the person, as there's many people that will insist there's no way they would ever tow something this big with a half-ton truck, and then there are also people that will insist that their half-ton truck could tow something even larger than this if they wanted to. So y'all can have that debate down below in the comments if you would like. But as we step out, you have your solid step going in and out there. So nice, good, solid step. Has a standard grab handle. You have your awning here that extends out all the way back towards the back, not quite all the way to the back, but it gives you a good amount of awning space. 2 outdoor speakers, and then you have a absolutely ridiculous amount of storage in this travel trailer. Comes with this table that you can use inside of the RV or outside, but look at how big that storage space is. That is bigger than any front pass-through storage you will find on any travel trailer RV. Definitely bigger than any I've seen, at least, and I've seen just about all of them. This is ridiculously large, so that is really cool how they're able to give you a bigger storage space with doing the pass-through along the back of the camper instead of the front of the camper. Spare tire along the back. You can store your sewer hose in your rear bumper, and then you have the ability to attach a retractable ladder there with the Lippert ladder. That is something you would have to purchase additionally, and you have prep to add the backup camera. Storage access on this side. It does have electric stabilizers. Fully enclosed underbelly, so all your water tanks and water lines will sit above the enclosed underbelly underneath here. And then you can see down here, let's go along this way. Make sure I see everything that I'm looking at. Okay. So underneath here, you have your black and gray tank dump valves right there. That'll be on this side of the axle. It also has a wide track suspension system. So this is a wider suspension, which basically is going to, you know, distribute these tires out a little bit further so you get a little bit better ride smoothness. This is one of the few campers that is doing this wider suspension here. So definitely something worth noting, as these tires are wider apart to give this a smoother experience going up and down the road. And then this here is going to be, it looks like that's probably just your gray tank for the kitchen sink right there. Yeah, you can see gray tank number 2. Coming up front, again, retractable electric stabilizers. There's a switch for that up front. And that is just about everything, y'all. So very curious your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this front living travel trailer. And again, if you are interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the description and comments of this video where you can find all of the up-to-date location and pricing information for where you can find this RV or any RV that you may be looking for. As you can see, there are literally dozens and dozens and dozens of options out there that you can find across the United States. So go check that link out, and we are here to help when you're ready. And until next time, live firmly unbound.